Good day. I'm Dr. Michael Atkins. I'm the Deputy Director of the Georgetown Lombardi Comprehensive Cancer Center in Washington, D.C., and a longstanding researcher in melanoma and immunotherapy, and a member of the MRF Board of Directors. And I'm here with Kristina Baum, who is also a new member of the MRF Board of Directors, who's a melanoma patient, and I'm going to let you introduce yourself, Kristina.
Sure. Thank you, Dr. Atkins. My name is Kristina Baum, and as Dr. Atkins mentioned, I am new to the Melanoma Research Foundation board. I've been a melanoma patient for about a little over 10 years now. I look forward to getting into our conversation.
So we'll start, Kristina, by asking you, why did you decide to take part in a clinical trial for your melanoma?
Yeah, in 2016, I was already kind of 4 years into melanoma monitoring from my first diagnosis. But really, I didn't know much at all about clinical trials at the time. It always, to me, sounded like a last resort. But my doctor explained to me that actually by choosing a clinical trial first was giving myself more options in the long term. So I could always go back to the approved drugs if the clinical trial drugs weren't working. So that really encouraged me. And then the little bit of data that we had at the time on the trial was also providing a lot of encouraging results. So I thought more options is always a good thing. So that's really what ultimately made my decision to go that route. And I'm certainly glad I did.
And how did you find out about your clinical trial?
Yeah, so Dr. Lipson mentioned it to me. At the time, there were only 20 slots available for Hopkins patients. Most of them were filled, so I got one of the last remaining spots on the trial, in which I consider myself very fortunate to have that opportunity. And really the idea of just being a part of advancing treatments for melanoma was really appealing to me. If I could do something, anything, to ensure that no one was going to go through what I had been going through and that more patients had options in the future, I wanted to do that.
So to be clear, you were already under Dr. Lipson's care, and this was a trial that they had available. And I might point out that this is an advantage of having your melanoma taken care of at an academic medical center where they have clinical trials available should you need them. And you didn't have to go searching for this trial. Dr. Lipson already had it available.